Everyone is doing great, or are they? That's what we're about to find out from two of the stars of the hit Netflix series. Season 2 of the dramedy follows 4 friends whose lives aren't exactly going great as they navigate the ups and downs of life and relationships. Take a look.
I have to prove that I know what I'm talking about and that I'm learned and that I've got something to give.
Christ, mate, you're overthinking it, okay? You don't like asking for things. That's your biggest problem. Last week, you drank a frothed milk instead of the cortado that you ordered.
I actually quite like a frothed milk.
Oh, come on. Can you just sack up and own your power?
Ooh, and joining me now are actresses Alexandra and Cariba. Hi, ladies, welcome to California Live.
Thank you very much.
This is such a fun and relatable show. For those that haven't seen season 1, how would you describe it?
Okay, so it's a late coming-of-age story, and season 1 is largely a two-hander between Jeremy and Seth, yes. Played by James Lafferty and Stephen Colletti. And these guys had a lot of success in their 20s as actors, and they sort of thought that that's how it was going to be for the rest of their lives. And now we sort of pick up in season 1, and they're in their early 30s, and things are not going that way. Yeah, so that's kind of how the first season goes, and season 2 we build on that, and the show becomes more of a four-hander between the 4 friends and sort of the pivots that their lives are all taking at the same time, and the chaos that looks like.
The chaos that kind of we're all going through, right?
Exactly.
You say, how are you? Oh, great, everything's great.
Yeah,
we're great, everything's fine.
Everything's great. Next question.
What else we need to know?
Good. Yeah.
What I think is so great was that this was independently produced. It was predominantly crowdfunded, and then you got picked up by Netflix. What was that like?
Yeah, that was pretty wild. I mean, that's the dream. We'd gone from making the show ourselves and sort of getting as much support from fans, from family, from friends, and then Netflix Global picks you up, and now this little show is going to be seen by everyone who has access to Netflix. So it can't really be more of a dream come true, to be honest.
Such a dream come true.
It was a journey. It took it took Sony, basically. It took Sony, who took a chance on us, who believed in us, and who said they wanted to get it to Netflix, and it was enormous. It's been a 10-year journey, so it's
10-year journey. Okay, so
massive.
season 2, what can fans expect this season? What are the expectations that we're looking for?
Season 2 gets a little wild. In season 1, the girls kind of look like they've got it together and they're doing their thing.
On paper.
Yes, exactly.
Season 2, we flip that and the girls are not coping at all. So you get a lot more chaos, and then it's just about the 4 of them trying to support each other and deal with those relationship dynamics where they're getting pulled together and pulled apart.
I mean, that's pretty much what the show is, right?
Yeah.
You're dealing with life challenges, relationships, careers, just everything as a whole. What do you love most about these characters?
I think it's the relatability. It's the fact that we all, as we wrote it ourselves and put it all together, we wanted to create characters that the majority of our friends out there in the world could relate to, really relate to, in the sense that life is not peaches and cream. It's not always smooth, and sometimes it is, and then it takes a very sharp turn and you are somewhere that you did not expect to be. And I think that's what we love about the characters the most, is that they're just taking it head on, and they're leaning on each other. It's like when you're having chaos and I'm having chaos, what does that look like? To still show up for one another. And I think that's what we love about the characters, is that they do show up no matter what.
And audiences really do connect so much, because they see themselves and say, hey, you're struggling, I'm struggling, we're all struggling. Let's struggle together.
And have a giggle while we do that.
Exactly. And I love that it blends comedy and drama, because that really is what life is about, right? So why do you think audiences do connect with it so much? Is it because of that? Like, you're just going through the same things?
I think so. I think, and thank you for saying that, but I think it's like we wanted people to feel like they had a friend in the show, that they could sit down and watch these guys and think, man, I'm not alone. Like, my day was bananas today because of X, Y, and Z. But so same thing going on here. But then at the same time as the comedy, that's what we wanted to do in season 2, is add more of that drama into it.
How you relate to life, right?
We deal with more serious.
Keep moving forward. It's like
We
don't just dwell in the
exactly.
the chaos.
Yeah, there's chaos and there's comedy, but there's real life, drama that goes on a lot more in season 2 as well, because that's life as well. You know,
Exactly.
there are good times, there are hard times. So
Pick up and keep going.
That's it.
Ladies, thank you so much. Such a fun show. And everyone is doing great.
Yes.
Maybe. It's streaming
Kind of.
now on Netflix.